Good morning, happy Saturday. Yes, we are back in Cider River. And I did some detailing work off camera, as you can see. And I also fixed the one-way traffic flow that was pointed out so that we're not getting people crossing each other as they're coming in and out of the main industrial area down in here. So that was a good call. I think that was Greg that pointed that out, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so now they're coming this way and then going out that way. So that's working really well. Did a bunch of detailing, added another warehouse, add some industrial in here, really pumped that up. Did some detailing up in here. I left this as open green space. That way the people working here, they can have a little bit of open green space. I love that people are using this pedestrian path. Speaking of pedestrian paths, I added a connection over to the university. So that way, and we've got our tram stop right here. So that's being highly utilized. And then I did fill in along this street right here that we started yesterday. So that looks really nice now. And then I started working on this area and I did a little road layout over here, figured out what that was going to look like. Added an additional connection over here. And then, since I was at it, I went ahead with this big industrial area. I thought it would be helpful to split the traffic. So if you're coming from this direction, you're going to come in, but if you're coming from this direction, it makes sense to come in this back way, I think. So, and then that'll also help service this area as well. So did a lot with that off camera, but that felt really good to get that done. That way we can really jump in to this area. So we got a lot of things we need in this area. So it's nice to see everyone. Hello, No Mercy. Hello, Bobble. Hello, Blue. Been a minute. Nice to see you, Michaela. Hello. Nice to see everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Go ahead and pause this for a moment. And let's take a look at the things we need. We know we're going to need some death care, so that's going to be really important because the closest thing we have is over here. So, I wonder, can we fit in... Ooh, if I made this a little shorter, it could be a good spot at the end. Oh, I could fit something in here, actually. All right, maybe we'll put something in there. Okay, and then we have this fire department here, but that is not covering a large enough area whatsoever. So we do need to think about a larger fire station. We do have this fire safety center. Oh yeah, that would do the trick for sure. Let's put that right there for now. For now. Okay, and then police. Police looks pretty good, but we probably should pop in another police station. Let's put that over there just for now. We might move that later. Okay, and then we also definitely need medical. That's going to be really important. Where do we want to stick a little medical clinic? We could put it here. Could also put it here on the corner. It's not a bad little spot for it. We'll figure all that out. Yes, happy Saturday, everybody. So nice to see everyone. No worries, Steve. No worries at all. No worries at all. Okay, now we got those items in. Let's go ahead and press play, and let's go ahead and figure out the detailing around this area here. I think I'm just gonna center this and do some trees around this. Keep it simple, I think is the way to go. Okay, fire station here at the corner. I think we definitely want some parking. Maybe we do some parking on this side. No. Yeah, let's put some parking here. I'd honestly like to back this up from the road a little bit, so there's more room for the fire trucks there in and out. Okay, and then I think we can get some nice commercial in here, but maybe let's see what else we need in the area before we go and do all of that. Maybe I do put the police station over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move these over on this side of town, because we'll eventually need something bigger over yonder anyways. So yeah, let's work on this, get this area all put together nicely. All right, so I think yeah, we just need, I don't really want to put, yeah, there we go. It's a nice little spot back there. Okay, so then we can look for a nice 4x4. Oh, a drive-through could be really good actually for this area. Drive-through restaurant, not bad, not bad. It's kind of a nice little chunky building there. Throwing a little bit of vanilla mixed in is always nice. Okay. And then I'm wondering here, we definitely have room for a path underneath here. So this is making me want to put in a pedestrian path, because why not? And that can hook up over there. That's nice. You guys know me, I add walkability wherever I can. Okay. There we go. Things fitting in nice and neat. Look good and clean. Everything looks really nice there. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, so then I think here what we can do. Hello, Matilda. Hello, hello. Vertigo, been a long time. Hello. Hello, Greg. Everyone's here. So nice to see everybody. So nice to see everybody. Okay, all right. We definitely need more housing for sure. I did put some apartments back here. I did put in a little grocery store and a cafe here as well. So I think we just do apartments in the rest of this area here. I think is the appropriate way to go. And I think we can get away with, I think if we did 4x4s, I think if we kind of did more of this kind of, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Yeah, put in some of this wall to wall here. These have really nice areas out back too, which is great. So I think what we can do back here is get in some nice parking back here. Kind of straighten this out a bit. Okay, and then I think we could leave room here for something. I think something recreational, because we do have this cafe and grocery store right here, so maybe we do something across the street here. Let's look at Larry stuff. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do the food truck. That's always a nice addition. Joy's taco truck. I feel like that could go in here. Actually, I wonder if we could get away with this sideways. Well, it looks like we can. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, that's nice. And then I bet we could do this park that I love that does so well on pavement. Yeah, we can kind of back this up this way to that. That would look really nice there. Okay. Then we could definitely fit in a couple 2x2s here, I think. that's nice. Okay, and then let's grab a little bit of a pedestrian road here. Pedestrian walkway. Oh, that's cute. Okay. We just need now, you guys probably know what I'm grabbing. A couple of these. A couple little planters. That looks real nice. Okay, let's make sure we mark these historical. Mark all those historical. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That looks really nice. Let me catch up in the chat here. Three days of black coffee. Nice. That's a big accomplishment. It's a big accomplishment. Greg, why will you say no more? Please say all the things. Oh, I see what you said. You will say no more. Yes, please say no more about that. I can't even. Aw, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Anna always likes the likes. Okay. All right, this is looking good. Let's come over on the other side here. Let's go back to our big 4x4 footprint. I think we should go into, should we pull back in some of the, yeah, I think this would be good if we did pull these back in. I'm going to move this here. Let's grab our path here. Nice little curve there. Then we can do some more landscaping back here. I like having more green space. Maybe a lot more open green space here for people to use would be good. Okay, and then we can grab the other little food truck park, put that right there. That's going to be really nice for people that live there. Let's mark these historical. Okay, and then I think what I want to do is bring in some of the emerging downtown and just kind of like how we mix things here, like continue to mix things a little bit. I think that would look really nice actually. So let's see here. Let's go and find these ones are kind of nice. Kind of want to those are the ones with a lot of, let's fix the lighting here. With a lot of color. Yeah, I do like these. Let's put these here. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab these. We're gonna move them back to give some space. Because then what we could do is get some parking out front here, which I think would be really nice. Yeah, we'll put some fencing around here. Let me move these in just a smidge. Okay, let's grab our parking then. Oh yeah, that's nice. Parking right out front. We'll get fencing around there. Okay. Did I mark these historical? No, not yet. Let me make sure I do that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then here, we could do a little corner situation. These are also really nice. These have a nice look to them. Maybe I do. Oh yeah, there are some nice 2x4 ones. Yeah, we've used these before. If I go here and here, yeah, I like that. We're making some good progress here. Okay, and then again, I've left a little room here so we can pop in one of Larry's little assets. I think maybe we do the bicycle parking here. Really nice to have. Lovely. I'll catch up on the chat in just a second, everybody. I'm just going to finish up this area. Oh, and the other thing I did off camera is I attached a little walking path here to this side of the university. Just kind of made sense. Felt that was a bit more connected there. Okay, yeah, I think this is great. Great, great, great. Okay, we can fit another nice 4x4 here. Oh, I do like this one. A little more low key, which I do like. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. We'll get everything in here looking good. Let's just give these a little room from each other. Get a little surface painter here. Make sure I mark these historical. All right, let me see what you guys are up to in the chat here. Matilda, you're probably already gone. Have a wonderful dinner. Fourths, seconds, yes. Leftovers are always great. Leftovers are always excellent. I feel like here we should go ahead, like we can pop in a little bit of nice bicycle parking here. And then I also feel like we could yeah, put in the little media mug cafe. Kind of angle this on this corner actually. And then have the little bicycle parking. Actually, let's put that here. And then what we can do, that's nice because we have the food trucks right here. You have a little cafe right here. Let's do a couple little tables. That's nice. There we go. Just a couple little things in there, help make the neighborhood a little better. It's always nice when you can walk to get things. Yeah, this is great, especially since they have a little grocery store right here too. Whoops, sorry everybody, didn't mean to jump you around that way. Okay, clean that up, and then we can just do some really nice, just simple landscaping in here would be nice. And then we need to bring this fence around as well, so let's do that. Because we've got all these playgrounds behind these houses, little play sets. Safety first. Oh, really, Anna? Oh, sorry everyone. Delivery person. Anna, it's fine. They're supposed to be here. It's all good. It's all good. I might put an additional fence here as well. Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right. Delivery person will leave soon. All right, I'm just gonna actually grab a little bit of additional fence here, just because this roundabout is such a busy road, and we do have all these little backyard playgrounds, so I just want to put that there, and then let's go ahead and we can just do a little simple landscaping in here. Anna, it's fine. Hi. See, it's fine. They're already leaving. It's good though. I really shouldn't bother her that she barks, because that's what she's supposed to do if someone is around. She's just being a good dog. Okay, that's nice. I think that works out well. All right. I might just let this end there. Bring this up to here like this. Yeah. And I think what we could do, definitely put in a little basketball court here. There we go. Just keep the landscaping really simple. A basketball court. We should grab the little tiny dog park from Larry. That would actually go really well right in here next to these apartment buildings. The tiny, yeah, this little Y. This little guy. Just move it here. It's a nice amenity that comes with the apartment complex. Nice little dog park. Nice little basketball court. That's lovely. We need a little color here though, with the trees. Let's bring in a little red here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's zip over to this side now. All right. Oh my gosh. You guys. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Shannon. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. I will protect Joy Mom from Delivery Squirrel. Exactly, exactly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You guys are so nice. Way more treats. Look at that, Anna. That's a lot of treats. That's a lot of treats. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. All right, I think we should extend this pedestrian path. It just makes sense to bring it along the back side here. Yeah, that way, if you wanted to walk over, another way to walk over to the other part of the university is really nice. Okay. All right, now we could, let's see, we could put in a little already have the coffee shop. No, I think we leave it at that. Let's just do some landscaping. We don't need to add anything else. This neighborhood's already pretty solid. Pretty solid. Let's leave some open space though to be used. So maybe let's just keep this really minimal. And put some trees along the road to kind of block out. Then we can just have some nice open green space over here to be used. However, I always like that. It's always helpful. And then here, we could put in a little something something here. Yeah, we could do a 3x4, or a 3x3 would actually look really nice. Let's see. What do we got that we could, oh, we could put in the gym. That would actually be really nice to have next to all these apartments. Really, really nice. Lovely. Yeah, that's great. That is great. Actually, do we want... Okay, no, let's just leave it like that. Okay, hey. Thanks for doing a bunch of work off camera. We're cruising with this neighborhood here. This is another great little spot for a little Larry asset. Oh, actually, additional parking actually would be probably actually important to have. Okay, nice. I think a neighborhood over here is looking complete. Let's check on the metro here. That's starting to pick up usage. I think we started with like 15 people using that, so that's great. And now we're connected university, and industrial office area with all the pedestrian paths. Looks like some trucks are using this. That's good. I mean, it's an industrial area. It's gonna be busy, but things are moving. Nothing's like backed up. I love seeing all the people using all of our pedestrian paths. Makes me really happy. Should probably also house our university. Oh my gosh. Of course. They're waiting to be picked up to be shuttled around the university. I love this little tram, but I guess we need a larger capacity tram. Let's see how this does. Ah, you guys are so great. You really are. Started her own protection racket, yeah. Ah, that's so nice, Shannon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now Steve's got a delivery. Very good. All good, all good. Valdam, hello. Oh, this is working much better. We might only need 2, but it's a long loop around, so man, this is such a nice busy transit area. We haven't even added any buses in here yet, I don't think. Did we add buses in here? No, we haven't even added any buses in here. That's something we could add also. I mean, well, it's kind of redundant. We could have a bus that comes over here on the kind of this speed expressway. But also the metro does that. So the metro takes people right there anyways. So I'm not worried about that. So if you put too much redundancy in, then you don't get a lot of usage. What's going on this one? Well, that's pretty good. People are moving around. They're getting where they need to go. Yeah, this totally cleared out now. But we'll keep it the 3. Even though it's probably fine with the 2. That way we just don't have people waiting. Okay. I mean, I guess we could do like an express bus that came from here and like drop people off over here instead of going all the way around campus, because, you know, maybe you're going to a specific spot, but maybe if you just need to get to the other side quickly, maybe there's like a little shuttle express bus. Wouldn't be bad. We could have it come in and drop off right here. I just wouldn't want to pull it all the way over to where our metro is, because then that'll just be redundant to there. But maybe that's not a bad idea. Steve says, unfortunately, I do not have a protector from delivery squirrels. Too funny. I think we've got enough public transit. And we've made it very walkable too. So like, if you really need to get on this side of the campus quickly, you could take the metro to here. And it's a pretty short walk, you know, over to there. What? 1, 2, like 3 blocks. It's not bad. Or you can come this back way if you want to. Okay. I feel like that is looking good. We've got a couple buildings over here that are unhappy. Let's just fix these. Since we just put some more people in, they'll be over there. Okay. Now, with this big open area, I was thinking this might be good to do like the, you know what we could do is like the big high school and a big sports field over here. Could be really good to do. Oh, how fun would that be? I do like this one. The other thing we could is we could do a We could fit in all three, do like a, and the soccer. Maybe we do that. Maybe we mix in all three, do some nice paths. Gotta get some parking. I'm gonna change out this industrial road for a regular road. We can make like a nice little sports park of it. I think that would be good to do. Oh, we don't need this sped up now. In fact, let's give this a pause for a moment. Yeah, so if we went ahead, yeah, if we did like a road in with parking and then had a pedestrian road off of that, that could actually be really good. Actually, then I could leave this just for industrial traffic. I could actually increase the speed on that. They'd probably use that a lot more. We could just have this coming in from here. That would probably be pretty great. Okay, let's back all these up. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's grab, I'm gonna grab a little asymmetrical action here. We are gonna grab the big parking. Move this in like that. Then I'm gonna grab the road with wide sidewalks. I really like around the parking. That always looks very nice. So let's do that. And then this can become, or even off of there, we can add pedestrian roads. And I'm gonna turn the parking around as well. Should go that way. That way the parking is attached here. Lovely. Yeah, that's going to be great, like a sports park. We could also probably fit in the skate park too, potentially. Okay, that's the roadside. That's the roadside that way. Okay, so yeah, let's turn this around. Put the soccer field here, and then if we went and grabbed, yeah, we could put the skate park over here. Okay, let's grab our pedestrian road. If we do I want to make sure I have like ample room for like walking paths. So I want to put a walking path behind this, because you guys know me, I like to always make a recreational walking path, and how great it would also be if there was a like basically like a jogging path that went all the way around. So I think that would be great, and we can use Move It to accomplish that for sure. Let's oh, this is the roadside here. Okay. If we want to make this feel really organic as well, if we go here, yeah. Perfect. We can definitely make that work. Oh, and we put in already our little pedestrian areas already right here. Excellent. Okay, so then we can move this. Oh, is this side not the entrance? That should be the entrance. Is this side the entrance? No. Hold on. Okay, so this side right here. Okay. So, yeah, if we go this way. So I did have it right. Okay, good. All right, and then we can do this over here. Lots of paths and surface painter. We're going to make this look really nice. It's going to feel very organic. Yep, that's gonna work. I think my headphones might be dying. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. You guys are too funny. Oh, you're going through physical therapy? Yeah. Yep. I had to do that for quite a while with my shoulder. Okay, I'm actually going to back this up a little. All right, I do want, I'm going to use pavement because I do want this to be like a nice running track that goes along the outside here. Okay. Guess I really didn't need that piece. Let's take that out. Let's move this back. Like so. Let's actually go into the grid here. We can pull that through with Move It. Okay, let's attach that back up. We can pull that with Move It. Pull this all the way through. I actually do want these to be fairly straight. Let's get a little curve here, like so. Okay, let's pull this through. Got a nice little curve into there. Lovely. Okay, so now we have a nice jogging track, which is so beneficial. Yeah, this is great. This is great. And then being really keen to like leave some nice open green areas as well. All right, let's come in with our surface painter here because I do want to bring that. And I think let's take the park fence. Or is that more, does that look more like the, looks like the ore industry, or the, yeah, it does look like the oil industry. I think it is actually. It's pretty close. Let's go ahead and match this up. Pretty close. I'm going to leave a little, leave this area open. It's another entrance there. And then we can grab our path. Connect that up to there. Lovely, lovely. Where are the fields found? So they are part of Bad Peanuts sports park pack, and they are, so there are two places. So in your park, if you click on content creator packs, the smaller ones are here, but there's also the bigger ones, which are in here, the real big ones, which are really fun. So yeah, there you go. Very, very fun. Oh, I guess we don't need this pause anymore, do we? Okay, this is great. We need some tree detailing and things, but I don't want to like crowd the area with too much because I want lots of open space, but I think we can mimic what I've done here with a nice line of trees. Keep it simple. To kind of help separate this industrial traffic which I imagine will probably increase over time anyways. Oh, that does not want to be there because of the baseball. That's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and go on this road here. If I go on here, if I hit shift and we go 50, just kind of increase the speed on that road. And then also, yeah, I don't think I need to say only truck traffic. I think that's gonna primarily be truck traffic anyways. So we'll see how that goes, if that helps. Okay. Yeah, I think this is really nice. You've got a place to park. You can come to the sports park. Let's go ahead and just grab some regular fence here because I do want to fence in the park. Lovely. Okay, and then I'll just do a little bit of something in these top corners. So I want the rest of this to be open green space. I do need to put in a restroom, so I gotta think about that. Okay, nice and easy. Nothing too fancy. Okay, I think we put the restroom here kind of in the middle. Park assets actually don't like to be on pedestrian roads. We could, I guess we could put the restroom over here. Wouldn't be a bad deal. But maybe we put it in the front of the park here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to put a cafe, no food, nothing. This is just like, you know, sports recreation. That's it. I mean, I guess we could do a little bit of a... Would you want a place to pick up a few little things? You know what we could do is we could put in the... If I used move it and put this in the long way, we could put this in just to have a little place where you could grab maybe like a coffee or a sandwich or something. I'm okay with that. I just want to keep it pretty minimal here. Okay. And that's it. I want this to be like really lots of open green space. You're just coming for the parks and whatnot. And the assets already have some like random landscaping on them here and there, which is fine. So I know normally I do way more landscaping in a park, but to me, I think the only place I could add something maybe, let's just go right here. We'll use the landscaping that's already around, which is these kind of bushes, and then grab these are used in these assets, so let's just grab these, and that's it. A little something there. Yeah. That's it. That is it. Ah, you like it? Good. I'm glad. Yeah, the public bathroom does work well there. Yep. One tiny restroom that nobody uses. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. And then we've really made good use of this space next to this loud industrial usage. I think that's great. We could just still do something over here too, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, I think that works really nicely. Okay, so we don't have any schools in this area, so I'm thinking it would be great to put in, especially since we have this sports park right here, think about putting in high school, elementary, all of that I think would be great to have. Let's grab our road with trees here. I haven't put any bike lanes into this area, which is highly concerning actually. Maybe this off this pedestrian road is where I kind of start the bike path over here. I think that might be a really great idea because we do not have any bike paths over here. Then that can continue that way. Lots of pedestrian paths though that could be used as a bike network though, so we'll call that good. Let's grab our little young lindens. I like those. Okay, and then let's grab our asymmetrical road here. And then I don't think it's gonna get that crazy busy, but I think we'll, either way, it's good to prioritize this 4-lane road. I'm not gonna worry about up top there. Okay. You can't go to a ball game without a hot dog. Well, we put in a little cafe. We do need a hot dog stand. Is there a cute little hot dog stand in the workshop? Or did Larry ever make a hot dog food truck? If so, let me know. We'll grab it and add it for next time. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is actually, we can add these back in. I just want to look at, I really love this big high school. If we can, yeah, if we center this up. Yeah, that works. Then we have room for additional parking out back. Gotta have parking for the high school. And we definitely will get a local bus route in here as well. I actually want room for an additional. Is this gonna be happy with me if I do it like this? Oh, I can get pretty far away though. Look at that. That's nice. Okay, how far? We kind of match these up. If I grab path, grab our grid. Okay. I think maybe I change this up slightly so I can already hear Greg already. That's not enough parking. I know it's not enough parking. We just change this up a little bit. I bet we can get this to fit this way. Maybe not. Well, maybe. Little bicycle parking here. Yeah, I mean, I think that works, right? It's something. No, the goal is not to be realistic. You know me. The goal is not to be realistic. But I do think a smidge more parking is good to have. Yeah, and then we can do some nice little landscaping in there. I think that works. I know. Without even looking at the comments, I was like, yep, I know Greg's about to say something about parking. Okay, so I like to do this on this high school because it has this little spot right here. And since Larry has these nice little 1x2 bicycle parking, it just fits so nice in here. I like that a lot. We're encouraging biking to the high school, and we're gonna have a bus too, so we don't need a crazy amount of parking. Uh-oh, looks like I forgot to make a building historical over here. What is this? I mean, you're cute, but you don't fit here. Sorry. What was this? That was just like, oh, I didn't mark that one historical either. Okay. Oh, look, I have the 2x2s right here. Perfect. Is this the one I used? I don't know, but it's the one we're gonna use. That works. Oh, you know what I should do here? Since we're here, we should put the little, oh, that is a footprint of the building. Okay, so something might come in there in the future. Oh no, that's totally leveled up. Oh, it's because that's where the cars pull in. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that then. I got you, game. Wow, look at all these people walking. That's great. That's exactly why we need bike paths in this area. Okay. We're on a roll here. Not to force realistic amounts of parking. I agree, no mercy. You know me. Most time I don't. Most time I don't. Oh my gosh, I love my air fryer. I got the glass one. It's like the perfect for one person because it's super tiny. And so you have like this glass container that you just like put the air fryer lid on top. It's like a little, I don't know if it was a Ninja or what it was. It was like really small, perfect for one person. And it's like perfect because, you know, it's like if you just want to make like air fry like 5 chicken wings or, you know, a single portion of French fries, like it's perfect because it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so great. It's so great. I love my air fryer. It's a very convenient, and when it's very, very handy to have around. You could just do so much with it. Very, very handy. Okay. I like that we're getting some pedestrian action there. All right, let's just get a regular road here. Not sure if this is going to stay or not, but let's just get this upgraded anywho. Yeah, so this will be the start of our bike network in this side of town. I don't think it's like, it's not normal glass, it's like a special glass. It's like a special glass. I'm a big fan of eating my potatoes with the peel on, but that's because I know if you take the peel off, you lose a lot of the nutrition in the potato. But if you're eating potatoes, you can just enjoy potatoes for potatoes. They don't have to be the most nutritious vegetable. People do forget they are a vegetable. They do count. Will the small basket court fit in this small space of the high school? Oh, that's a good idea. We could do the basketball court. We could. Let's take a look. See. Hi, Anna. Hi. You're so cute. Hi. I know. I mean, maybe with a little move it. It sure does with a little bit of move it. Look at that. That was a good call. Oh, that actually looks really nice. I think I'm going to take out this parking. It's bugging me for some reason. It's bugging me. Okay. All right, now you know what we could put here actually is on the nothing's happening. I know this is a little community school. It's like a little a little elementary school, but it looks like I don't know. Here in America, we used to have something called portables. Oh my gosh, that would fit. If we could make the road be... Oh, can I go diagonal? Oh, that would actually be really cool. Ooh, I can. Yes. So we had portables, and because the school wasn't big enough, they would have the portable classrooms. So sometimes your classes would be out in the portables, and they were basically... I don't know if they were like old FEMA trailers or what they were, but like we had them when I was younger, when I went to high school. But yeah, we'll definitely add a proper elementary schools too. I just think this looks pretty cool to have in here. Let's move this a little bit like that. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, cool. All right, I dig that. And I wondered this part that looks good on pavement. Oh, it will let me put it there. Okay, that's kind of nice too. Kind of a nice like sitting area outside the high school. Great. And then I think we could just do some more, oh, we can't because there's something on there, which is fine. Okay, let's leave it like that. It's good to have open space. Not fussed about that. That looks really nice. Okay, so let's pick out an elementary school. Your school had huts, which were temporary classrooms in these wooden cabins. Oh, wow. Oh, you had them too, Steve? Yeah, the portables. But they were really, I mean, if I think about them now, we called them the portables, but really if I think about what they were just trailers. They were just trailers, like these big, long, I think they could have been like old FEMA trailers, or they just got trailers, like cheap trailers. for whatever reason. I don't think I want to use this large elementary school. I've used that before. You know, what we could do is do the community school. That would actually be really nice here. I do like that. Actually, I think I want to put this on the other side here. And then we could do some nice little could do a little pond. We've got this little guy, and then also we could do, oh, you know what, ooh, you know, actually, we actually have the room for it here, I think, is we could actually do the small playground. Yes. Because what we can do is make it look like it's part of the school. Like so. If we grab our little, I'm going to pretend there's a little door back here. I don't know if there is, but we are going to bring this here. Get this a nice curve and act like there is a little door back there. Grab our fencing. Yep, I'm gonna like this. Oh, my music, hold on, let me fix that. Lovely. Whoops. Causing all sorts of problems for myself here. It was really interesting. Last night I watched City Planner's video on like the 10 things he hopes City Skylines 2 gets in 2026. I'm kind of surprised that more of that, I didn't realize that a lot of that stuff have not even been fixed. I was a bit surprised. Especially like little things like the collision with trees, or the fact that the trees still die on you with the seasons. I can't believe that's still happening. I don't know, I was thinking about going in and try City Skylines 2, but after I watched that video, I was like, all of that stuff still a thing? And I guess there's mods that are fixing it, but like, that's also not so great to have to rely on mods. I mean, I do play with mods here very lightly, but I don't know. I was just kind of surprised, to be honest. A little surprised. Okay. Ooh, I really like the community school next to this high school. Yeah, CS2 has a long way to go. I really thought by 2026 that I would be ready to jump in, but honestly, it's like the little things for me. The zoning, the fact that the zoning still isn't fixed. I mean, that's a huge problem. That is a huge problem. Not being able to like place trees right next to each other is a huge problem. The fact that you can't control the seasons and that all your trees die and you can't see your detailing. No. Talk about like that would not be joyful for joy. I mean, I like that they added in bikes. I think that's awesome, but I don't think that's enough for me to be like jump back in, especially since it's just, that's the other thing. It's just, honestly, my computer is not happy with City Skylines 2 the few times I've tried to play it again. So, and we have CS1, which I'm still completely obsessed with and love and get excited to play every day. Although I can't play it every day, but you know, the days I get to play, very excited.
Isn't that right, Anna? Thank you. That was very nice of you. Yeah. I'm such a good girl.
You're so funny. Yeah. I know that wasn't like City Planner Play's intention was to make people go, maybe I won't try the game yet. But I think for me, it's just some really basic stuff missing. Okay, all right. So, I think right here would be a perfect place to pull in some of yes, hi Anna, and do like a community garden because that was mentioned yesterday. So I think this would be a great place right across from the elementary school next to the high school. There could be some nice, oh, and look at this. I mean, the nice thing with this is great for, I'm just going to push this up to here. Like you can totally imagine, actually I'm going to center this. No, I'm going to pull it this way. You can totally imagine it being part of the curriculum. At the high school. So, yeah. Love, love, love this. Okay, and for whatever reason, this does not want to. That's fine. Ooh, actually I want two of the smaller ones for whatever reason. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh yeah, I like the community garden here, and it just like, how often do you get something that fits perfect like that? You just don't. Okay, and then I think we had this little path here, but I think what we do just use move it and bring in a little bitty dirt path just to connect those two. Ooh, I like this a lot. I can simulate mixed zoning well enough in CS1. It's not worth the yeah, that was, yeah, I loved the mixed zoning, and I mean, you guys know Flybox and I, we were hyping up City Skylines 2 because we were genuinely excited about it. All that lead up, all that hype, if all that stuff had actually been true, fantastic. But as we know, it didn't happen that way. No, there were a lot of things I was really excited about, but yeah, that game's got a long way to go to get me more excited than this game. That's for sure. Okay. What do you guys think? Little high school sports park. We've got a lovely community garden. I really like this. Well, let me say this, like, I think people will run City Skylines 2 on my setup because I've been told it's a pretty like solid setup. But the thing that I didn't like about it was when I was playing City Skylines 2, it was like the fan was constantly on. It was so hot. It was like always up at that like upper level. And I know that some people are used to that and they'll play games like that, but like I spent money on this computer and like I love playing this game. I wouldn't want to risk like damaging my PC. So yeah. So I think you could. You definitely could. I know my computer's like good, but it just ran hot every single time. Now, to be fair, I haven't tried it since all the bike stuff came out, but my thought is if they added more stuff to the game, I don't know if they actually worked on performance improvements. And if they had significantly, people would be talking about it. So, you know, there's that. Anyways, enough of all that. Okay. Yeah, I really like this area. This has turned out very nice. Okay, the other thing we can add in here is we should just go ahead and add in the daycare. Because why not? Come into this area. If you've got kids at one school, it's very nice if you can drop them. Like if you've got a kid in elementary school and a kid that's got to go to daycare, it's nice to have that there. Okay, and then I think we should put a really nice coffee shop here. I always like putting a coffee shop near things like an elementary school and the daycare. It's like a place where teachers can go get a coffee, although they can't leave and their days are too busy. I know that. But like parents for drop off, if you're meeting to drop off your kids, like you can get a coffee. So, and I think we have enough room for the larger, I think if I remember correctly, there is a larger coffee shop. Yes. That is great. Let's move this back. And what we are gonna do is we're gonna create a nice little seating area here because the cars are gonna come in this way and park. They're not gonna pull in this way. So we are actually gonna let's grab a little farm fence here. Just kind of make a little protected area. And then yeah, let's get some nice little, these fun with the umbrella. And I think we'll even put, a food truck in here as well. Yeah, I like that a lot. Nice place you can sit, grab a coffee, grab a taco at lunch. Tacos. Okay, this is looking snazzy. All right, now, what else do I want near the high school here? We could honestly probably fit in that other community garden on this side. Really kind of solidify the area. Oh yeah. This is actually really nice. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is good. Okay. And then there's a 3x4 something that would actually be really nice. Let's see what we have. There is the grocery store. This is kind of not what I want. Oh, the ice cream. That would actually be really nice to have. Let's actually scooch this up. That way that has a little bit more space there. Okay, I'm good with the ice cream shop. Especially like the daycare, the elementary school, you could walk the kids down, pump them up with sugar. Although that's probably the last thing you want to do is pump them up with sugar, because then you have to deal with them. But yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Did I mark this historical? No, I did not. I love the days when everything just comes together so nicely. Valdam says, I remember someone on a COF Discord, they had a full AMD rig and Cities did not launch. Well, I know City Planner Plays had like the, I think him and Biffa and maybe Overcharge Egg too had some of the best rigs around, and they really struggled. I think City Planner Play has upgraded his whole rig, I think, which makes sense. I mean, it's different if that's kind of your livelihood at this point. You got to kind of go where the game goes, which was City Skylines 2. You got to kind of get all in on it. Okay. I feel like this is such like a nice like educational complex mixing in the community gardens. We've really created a nice spot here. Oh, I like this a lot. And especially you're so close to the sports fields too, which is wonderful. I know this is starting to be a strode, which I'm not a fan of, but I've been careful to kind of like put things on one side and have fencing. So I think I'm going to put fencing here so that we don't have buildings that come on this side. Or do I want to just embrace this little strip of a, maybe I just embrace this little strip of a strode. Maybe that's what we do. I mean, the other thing I could do, would be nice to have, let's see, I know I want to put apartment buildings right here, so let's do that, and then let's see where we end up. And I actually know, I think the, I want the really colorful, cute apartment buildings. I just have to find them. But I know which ones I want. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be like a complaining about City Skylines 2 thing, because that definitely was not my intention about mentioning that. It was just like, oh, maybe I'll wait a little bit longer, another year or two. Because seriously, after Cider River, I had all intention of starting, oh my gosh, how many, there are too many Brooklyn and Queens in here. Starting a city in City Skylines 2 since they had bikes and just give it a solid go. But I think I'll wait, which is fine. These are the ones. What size are these? Are these the 3x3s? They are 3x3s. I need to remember that for next time. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I love these so much. And oh, we've got a little extra room. That's okay. We can make that work. I'm gonna push these down here. So one thing I did with these ones, I'm gonna pause this for a second, fix our lighting. Yeah, those look really nice, especially like on the bike road like that. That's very nice. So I think what we do is we do an alley road, and then we can do another line of them. We'll need to refigure our pedestrian paths, but that's fine. Is that going to get too wonky? Should I do a road here and just let this be the pedestrian? Yeah, I think I should. I think I should. We have the room for it. Let me just do this really quick. Let's just shift these back down to where I had them onto the corner. Bear with me, everybody. I'm gonna get this sorted. And then let's put a little crosswalk here. Perfect. Let's straighten this up. Okay, that's gonna work out well. Okay. And then we've got enough room along the back. I know with Move It we do. For some a nice little parking along the back. I think I just want to do center it up because there doesn't need to be parking all along the back. I hear you, Anna. I know. It's only 10:45. Anna, how many weekends have we been doing this? I know, Mom, but if I bug you early, then I know I can get a treat out of you. That's what she's saying right now. And it's going to work, too. Okay, okay. Do you need to go out? All right, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. You probably just need a treat, though. All right, I'll be right back. Nope, she just wanted a treat. Of course. Okay. Ooh, do I like this or would I like... The other thing we could do... Oh, maybe this is what I should do. You know, the other thing we could do... I have the nice little... I could do... This would be a little bit more tedious, but I could do... I kind of like the... I kind of like the nice strip parking along the back. And of course, you guys know I'm overthinking this, but such as things. Larry's parking lots are so nice, though. I really do like them. I like that they have the handicap and the bikes and the trees, and there's a bench to sit on. Just really a nice addition. Okay. All right, now oh, you are going to be difficult, aren't you? Well, that's okay. I can fix that. Yeah, because this strip of parking will actually serve these apartments, and then the apartment's going to face here. So that actually is going to work out pretty well. I am going to grab a fence here. See if I can force zoning off of here. Lovely. That's nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and can I grab this? No, you're gonna be weird about it. Okay. Oh, and like this one, ha, went the other way. I mean, like, cute little apartments, great access to this neighborhood. Probably not the most desirable spot to live on because you're right next to all this loud activity, but it's very convenient. You're close to, like, you're really close to the metro station. I mean, regardless of the noise, people would be more than happy to live here. For sure, for sure. Matilda, chocolate, please. Yes. Oh my gosh. I heard her little paws dancing when, yes. Anna gets excited when I get up. Aw, Riley, I'm so sorry. That's a bummer. Yeah, hopefully you do better soon with the food. I know I said this yesterday. I'm still thinking about my mom's fudge because I finished it yesterday that I always ask for at Christmas. I had my last piece yesterday. I woke up this morning knowing there's no more fudge. I ate it all. It's good though. I feel like from Christmas till now though, I was really good. I had 2 pieces a day. That was really, really good. It was good self-control. Okay, this is a cute little apartment complex neighborhood back here. I can live with this. This is nice. And we could put another little gym here on the corner, which could be nice. We could do a coffee shop, although we already have a nice coffee shop in this neighborhood. Oh, you know what? Where's the oh, the ATM I think is a 2x1, the nicer. Yeah. This would actually be really good to have an accessible ATM. And then we are going to go into Larry's here and we are going to grab the little dog park. Very nice to have with little apartment complexes like this, since this is all pavement, to have a little dog park there, and then you've got the convenience little ATM, because you do have all this shopping right here on this street. And then I think what we do to kind of protect this dog park a little bit is we do sneak a couple trees in here like so. Okay, that's nice. And I also think, let's make sure we bring this path all the way to here. Okay, hey, did I mark all these historical? No. Let's do that because I will be very upset with myself if I don't. I love these little colorful apartment complexes. They're just so nice. I also love that it's like a little walk-up building. Yeah, 3 floors. Really nice size. Oh, I like this too. That's a nice blend. That's great. Okay, let me catch up with you guys in the chat. I've been so zoned. Yeah, me too, Bobble. I would definitely live on a pastel colored apartment block. It's been months since anything tasted normal. Oh no. Troy is fudgeless. I am. Yeah, no, it's fine because like I only asked my mom for it on Christmas because I know better. So it's something I look forward to. But I don't not allow myself sweets or chocolates other times. There's just something about your mom's homemade fudge. And fudge is like, oh my gosh, it's just sugar. It's not like a good dark chocolate or anything. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I was like wondering. I was like, wait, like little picture. is a little different. Oh, yeah, and the lack of historical mode. Yeah, that was the other thing I was really shocked by. I was like, what? They still don't have the ability to do historical mode? That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Okay. All right, help me think here. Oh, we need a bank and a post office. That's what we don't have. We need a bank and a post office. Let's put that right back in here, I think. The post office is going to look much better on a corner. So let's go ahead and do it up on this corner here. And let's get our bank over here. That's going to look much nicer. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and give this nice smooth pavement. Give lots of room for all the cars and things. Okay, what else? Haha, Greg, I hear you. We have plenty of parking for the game. So we've got the post office, the bank. We've got, oh, I guess we could think about adding a senior living area, but maybe not in this area. Maybe we do that another spot. Is there anything else that we're missing? We did our death care. We've got all of our other service buildings, I think. Oh, yeah, I know. I wish we had some more options for banks and post offices in City Skylines One. That would be nice. But, you know, the ones that we have, they're they're really nice buildings. They're well detailed. They're a good like size. No, we put in these recycle centers over here, and like these aren't really necessary, so I could put in another recycle center if we need it. But yeah, we got plenty. So I think as this area expands, you know, these little recycle centers are going to cover it. We do have our large, we should probably check on that. Where is that? We have our large, oh, it's over here. How is all this doing? I mean, this is so, we put in like all the things here. I guess we are going to need to think about that. It just makes sense. Our city is huge. So yeah, we'll need to think of another location for another large garbage processing situation. But for today, we won't worry about that. Yeah, we did put in a couple recycle centers. Oh, you know what we don't have over here? You know what I didn't put in is I didn't put in a garbage transfer thingy, which we actually do need over here. Yeah, I didn't put in one of these, which we actually need. So I think what I'm gonna do is take out a few of these. Oh, I need a bit more space. That's okay. Sorry, everybody. Sorry to all the workers. Okay, let's a little bit of vanilla industry. Let's fix our lighting. We can see what we're actually looking at here. Yeah, that building is nice. I'm okay with that. All right. Oh, we do have some 3x2s. Oh, this is a cute one. Let's put this one in here. And then let's just give this one a bit more room here. Okay, great. That's what I forgot to put in. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I actually should put this on this outer road. I should flip this. Oh, I can't move it. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave it there. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Hey, we made so much progress today. I really like this too because we've got the university, which is bringing in some height and pulling in just a few tall buildings here in this office complex, and now we're fading out into like we'll fade out into lower density. Yeah, I like this a lot. And I like you get like a little peekaboo of the airport up on the hill too. The planes flying in. All right, everybody. Well, I think we covered like all the things that the people that live in this area need so they can walk to all the things that they need. So that's really good. And of course, we gave people ample park space as well. But yeah, I think this area has come together really nicely. I'm very happy with it. And we'll be back tomorrow. And I think we'll just try to like maybe like finish up this area here on this corner and start to fan out into lower density. But yeah, I think this turned out really well. Really, really well. I know we really won't see people using this. Oh, there's someone using the path over there. But if you lived in this area, this would be such a value add to have a place you can come park your car and go run the track. Beautiful. Always, always beneficial. Always beneficial. All right, everybody. The other thing we'll need to do tomorrow too is we're going to get in a bus for this area. And then also tomorrow, I guess what we actually need to do before we build much more is make a decision if we want to put in a new monorail, start a new monorail from this spot. It's kind of a good spot to start it and go down the rest of the river with a monorail on this side of town, since we did a monorail on the other side of town. So maybe we do that. I always like a good monorail. All right. I appreciate all of you so much. Greg says, what's the little road back behind the industry? So that road, I'll just show you guys real quick since Greg's asking. So what I did is this road right here, I put the speed up on it a bit, and it is for the garbage trucks. That way they don't have to like go all through the one-way industry to service the homes. So they have a faster road here that's just for them. They can come down here. It just doesn't look very fast. And then they can come out and service the area here. Because otherwise, they would have to mess with all of this traffic, come out this way, come down here, and come down to here. Which didn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah. All right, everybody. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate you all so much. Yes, we're definitely doing the monorail. I think that's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Everyone, give No Mercy some love in the chat for always being such a great mod and always around, which I so appreciate, and always taking notes on things and getting people links, and you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. But let's give No Mercy some love today in the chat. And yeah, I'm excited to be back in Cider River finally, to be working on this project. And we'll be back tomorrow. And then next week, on Tuesday, we're going to start our new town to city build, brand new. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that'll be great. But yeah. All right, everybody. Appreciate you all so much. I hope you all have a joyful day. And I'll catch you next time.